I'm sorry to hear that, Master Ninja, but hope everything's okay with you nonetheless. And I don't think these terminals need to be taken in any specific order, otherwise we'd see them say active and inactive next to their name, so it's just whoever or whatever you can grab, you can grab. Total Guy, thanks for the 13-month resub. Again, I think our bot is broken, so that's just something that randomly happens once in a blue moon. But nonetheless, hope you keep enjoying the operations, my friend, and I hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. All right, let's hit our commands here to make everything work. Yeah, it's a pretty nice custom build up here, and they've made blue 4 all spawn around this one area as well. Okay, and then green 4 is all the way up there. So let's go to our mission info here. This one's made by Banks. Background is after being decimated in their mountain hideout, Takistan rebels, green 4 have, over the last year, refilled their ranks from the disgruntled civilian population and have gained sufficient numbers to strike back at the U.S. invaders. Their first objective is to disable 3 communications hubs at FOB Enterprise in the south of Takistan and eliminate a platoon element station there. Caught off guard, the heavy vehicles are out of operation, and the U.S. forces Blue 4 must scramble to defend their base against the audacious attackers from a force that they were sure they'd neutralized. Objective can be destroyed by circa 50 rounds from small arms. Boo, please. So that's a weird thing to say because I think this got switched to a terminal op instead. Yeah, so I think they were, they did custom destroy objectives, but then they changed it to terminals because of the auditing process. Bloodwind also just bit me on the shoulder, so, you know, love bites, I guess. Otherwise, it's a hack objective for terminal sites. Once the attacking faction activates the terminal, a hack timer starts that counts down from 90 seconds. If the defending faction touches the terminal, it pauses the timer, and then an attacker has to go back and touch it again. In the event that there's one terminal left, sometimes the mission will go into overtime. It's up to the admins to call it. It wasn't updated, our bad. Yeah, it's fair, Mal. That's fine. Otherwise, 1,200 meter bye, boo. Love you. She just stuck her tongue out at me. Wink. Anyway, 1,200 meters render distance. No magnified optics or NBG equipment. Default builder points is 125, which is the, default measurement. Blue 4 get 2 AT rounds per medium anti-tank, and Op 4 get 1 AT and 1 HE round per medium anti-tank. Interesting. Blue 4 kits are going to be 2000s American Iraqi Freedom Camouflage. Their loadout's going to be M16A3s and Colt Carbines, Glock 17s as their secondary, M249s and 240 Bravos for their light machine gun and medium machine gun, respectively. 136 light anti-tank weapon as a single-shot disposable AT launcher for some of the AT guys. Sniper will get the M24 bolt-action sniper marksman rifle, Suppressed shooters get a choice of either a Mark 14 or an MP5 SD, and then crew and aviation either get an MP5 or a Colt Carbine themselves. Nothing on crew served weapons. They otherwise get multiple transport types of Humvees, 2 M2 statics, which are the M3 model, which you stand up with, and then you've got just a lot of additional trucks here, mainly for show all the way over there. They're going to be playing defense, though, so I doubt we'll see any counterattacking. Real quick, I want to look at Blue 4 here. All right, so their marksman weapon, which isn't displayed, is a Mark 14 DMR variant with a bipod there as well. So looking over at Blue 4's roster here, we have Mountain commanding the defense. Ash is going to be leading Alpha HQ. Banks leading Alpha 1 under Ash with Tackleberry, Eric, Kiru, Wheaton, Major Khan, Kazag, and Muniz. Dingo is going to be leading Alpha 2. By the way, he's the head honcho for the EU branch in terms of who's in charge of running things. He's been away doing a lot of IRL stuff, so it's great to see him back. Also, Devour King, thanks for the 18-month resub. I hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. Eyes are permanent cross for his composition. Yeah, so Devour's the guy making the Hive Resident Evil thing for me right now, so we'll probably see that towards the end of this month. But I digress. Mac Marine, Guardian, Zen, Mello, Fred, and Alexander are going to be under Dingo. Norris leading Bravo HQ with Bravo 1 being led by Iqbal, with Tenderbanner, Wise, Holton, and Kyle under him. Azuki leading Bravo 2 with Hunavar, Gribble, Saddam, Stottenberg, and Wayne under him. Charlie has merged everyone together with Shy leading Skip, Steve, Lolo, Sam, Patriot, Seismo, Olaf, and Mutant. And you also have Pete leading Delta HQ, which appears to be some sort of fire team element, with Thompson Pro, Hunter, Roderick, and Happy Farmer, which we were told to watch out for by a random chatter earlier. And then we got Grogu under Delta 1, who's probably going to join up with them as well. Those are our defenders. Let's go ahead and look over at Green 4, which is our defensive faction here. They're going to be running 2010 tribal kits. Quick breakdown of this roster here. You got Platoon Leader, Platoon Sergeant, Squad Leader, Team Leader, Auto Rifleman Assistant, Grenadier, Grenadier IR, which is a Grenadier with Hunt IR rounds. Hunt IR rounds are little cameras you can fire in the air from a 40mm grenade launcher, and turns into a camera with a parachute, and it slowly glides down. You can get a top-down view of the area that you fired on. It also has regular and night vision capabilities. It's a really nice reconnaissance tool. Otherwise, machine gunner assistant, combat engineer, the guys that get the choice of 2 tripwire HE and 2 tripwire flare mines, 3 AT mines, 2 satchel charges, or 4 explosive charges. Very useful. Light anti-tank, medium anti-tank, 1 in their assistant, as well as the second one in the assistant. Recon infantry, the recon infantry scouts. These 3 slots right here, as well as the sniper, don't matter because there's no X-ray tonight except for the last match in the NA branch. At least that's what I was told. Then you have your designated marksman, which we're not going to see the weapon in the loadout, but you can see it right here. It's going to be an SVD. Crew lead, crewmen, pilots, medics, and the base kit. Loadouts for these guys are going to be AKMs and AKS-74, so a mix of 7.62x39 and 5.45 calibers. And then a PM handgun as the secondary. Handguns absolutely suck in FNF unless you get multiple headshots, which we sometimes still see, but it's pretty rare, admittedly. Otherwise, light machine gun and medium machine gun are going to be RPKs and PKPs, respectively. Single shot disposable AT launchers are going to be the RPG-26 for the light anti-tank. Recon's going to have the T-5000, which is chambered in 338. That's going to be the biggest caliber on the field that an infantryman is going to be fielding, other than the static 50 cals we'll see by Blue for today. And then the 2 infantry. Actually, again, this doesn't matter because there's no recon today. There's no X-ray, so why am I going over it? And then we have the PP-2000 or an AKS-74 UN for any of the crewman slots. So, otherwise, their assets involve 4 transport gases, 2 transport helices, a BRDM, which, I mean, that 14.5 millimeter KPTV is going to be nasty. And then you got 2 Dishka helices, which are only going to be limited to a 90-degree arc of fire, 45 degrees to the left and right of a front-firing Dishka. You can't fully 360 that bitch. Otherwise, looking over at Green 4, we have Gurr commanding. I love it. All right, so he's stepping up. I don't think I've seen him command yet, so we'll see what he comes up with. Under him, we have Alpha HQ, which looks like they've merged all of Alpha here. So Vexen is leading Slayek, Depso, Mackenzie, Llama, Navy, Lakar 4, Liru, Leziak, Duadix, and Zombie Forever. Bravo HQ is going to be led by Nemesis, excuse me. Whiplash leading, I'm getting tongue-tied here, leading Bravo 1 with Yanni, Nimia, Arcor, Artisan, and Flying Finn under him, so that's your Scandi Recon element. Hey, look, there's Malin. He's being a creep in my chat, and he's being a creep with Scandi Recon too. Clearly, he is giving Scandi Recon the advantage here of telling them all they need to know, so we can blame everything on Malin when he gets back in chat. Wink! Otherwise, Bravo 2 has Nafs leading Cullis, Audrey, Dobbs, and Twin. Wow, they put Pepega Pirates with Scandi on an offensive faction in the first round of EU. All right, this is not biased at all. Flux leading Charlie. Charlie 1 being led by Dooley with Maz, Cake here, Bronson, Legal Action, Bant, and Husky. Charlie 2 being led by Newton with Nikolai, Heartseer, Martinez, Coco, and Ant. And then Delta's been merged together with Pierce squad leading with Knowledge, Hubba, Sanchez, Lankley, not Falcon under Pierce. Oh, these two hate each other. That's funny. I would argue he's one of the best players here other than Mott Bay if he's not playing. But you got Pats, Stark, Blam, Cat, Mitten, Shun, Gordon, Stanners, Bendel, and Roche all together. Wow, so Stark's on this side, Not Falcon's on this side, Ban's on this side with Pepega, and Scandy's on this side. It's only being commanded by a new commander, compared to Blue 4, which is commanded by a more veteran commander. And they have more of the Milsim style players. They have Norris, but he's in a leadership position. This is a bit of a rigged roster, and usually this roster does a lot better than not. I've seen it fall on its face, but this is a pretty powerful roster here. That's whoo, Malin really rigged the deck here, didn't he? So if you want a safe bet Green 4, but if you've been a part of this channel for a while, you know whoever I say is going to win is probably going to lose. So if you want easy money, bet Blue 4. It's okay, Malin. I know you were already cheating. We caught you red-handed in 4K. You were telling Scandi Recon all of the secrets to success to win. You were telling them where all the Blue 4 mines were. Yep, everything. So Falcon doesn't like Pierce because Pierce has told Falcon to do some pretty interesting stuff in the past. I like Pierce as a squad leader. He's really content with his guys, and I've seen him do some really amazing shit with his squad. As a platoon commander, we have something called a Pierce play, where we see some of the most, I want to say, exotic shit we've ever seen in Arma 3 PvP, and usually it blows up in his face, but once in a blue moon, it works really, really well, which reinforces the statement of every, even a broken clock is right twice a day. So you never fucking know. It's a Pierce play, but thankfully Pierce isn't commanding, but it's interesting to see Falcon under Pierce in a squad position, so... Ay, ay, ay. Jeez, it's just a loaf of milk. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. You keep saying Op 4 will win and I need the money. Again, if I could do real betting with this shit, I totally would. I'd set it to, I just keep 1% and I let 99% go around. Of course, that would have to require a third-party plugin, and they're probably going to take like 5 to 8%. So I would just take 1% on top, and you know, that would be my thing. And I am going to try to expand to some other PvP communities. I'm going to try to expand into VTOL VR as well. I want to keep this going because you guys seem to really like it, because FNF and OFCRA are some of the most popular things I do on this channel. Stream-wise, not YouTube-wise, but I don't really give a shit what happens with YouTube, to be honest. It's a mess. Anyway, Rustbert, our announcement bot seems to be broken for whatever reason. Sometimes it goes down because Twitch is Twitch. But regardless, thanks for the 9-month resub. I hope you're having a wonderful Friday. Thank you for joining us tonight for Friday Night Fights, and I hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. Malin, if you want, you can explain what VTOL VR is. I'm going to continue to look over this area here because I have to basically look at what Green 4 is going to have to do. They're going to have to just drive down this MSR. This is probably going to be a quick round, in all honesty. But let's also start looking at some of the custom built-up areas. I think this is a custom area just based on the angles of this wall. Yep. So if it has a black shadow like this, it means it's customly placed. So this is going to give Green 4 some Overwatch cover of the entire area here. But I'm going to be honest, with all these open fields around, all this high ground, this is another match that's going to really rely on the marksman on either side. There's just too much open ground to cover. Otherwise, Green 4 can do this wide flank around here on this road and come around and try to get into the town and push from here. But even then, there's still a lot of open ground to cover. There's still some overarching areas which Blue 4 can just look up in that direction and pick people off. So this is really just going to be a marksman fight. And Blue 4, they have a 20-round 7.62x51 rifle with the Mark 14 DMR variant, and it also has a bipod. So if they fire from a stable position, they're going to be a lot more stabilized in their firing than Green 4's 10-round 7.62x54 SVDs. So I'm leaning towards Blue 4 on the defense here, but with the aggression we're going to see from Pepega and Scandi, I think that's going to be able to make the difference. Blue 4 doesn't have a lot of heavy AT, actually no, a lot of heavy assets to defend themselves with. They only have 250 cals, but based off of how this map is done, if vehicle crews literally wanted to do a rush play, they could make it right up to the perimeter and probably dismount before any heavy AT hits them because of how this perimeter wall works. There is some overwatching positions here, but they can easily be suppressed, so I don't know. This is definitely going to be a quicker round, though. I don't think this is going to go more than 30 minutes, to be honest. So we'll be done at the 45-minute mark because, you know, your 15 minutes is safe start and then your 30 minutes of round. So we'll just have to see how things go. But yeah, once we start fully getting into VTOL VR in a few weeks, I'll start advertising it and getting everything sorted for you guys. Because the league that they have set up, I'm sure they'll need more players, you know? But they've actually set up like a custom headless client, which I can use to spectate. And I'm going to be trying to try it out tonight at 4:30 in the morning. So that's literally in 13 hours. I'm going to have to be up and early for that. Otherwise, Egg Tendies, thanks for the 8-month resub. I hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I do hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. Plot twist, it's over in 15. I mean, the quickest round of FNF was actually a few months ago. It was a World War II round, and it only lasted like 6 minutes. It was very damn quick. Just because the defenders made a major fuck up and just didn't have anyone in the sector they were defending. And then some dude literally just ran past the defense and captured the sector. And then there was another sector that neither side had touched, so both sides sprinted for it. It was pretty damn funny. Oh yeah, so remember what I was talking about with Falcon? You just poked me saying Pierce SLing plus COVID equals natural disaster waiting to happen. And then he says, like, I feel like a lump of shit. Right, because Falcon has COVID right now, unfortunately. Looking over at my computer right now. She's built. So I've got a few more fans I want to put in her, but I want to check how much I need to overclock her stuff and how hot she's going to get, as well as... I see that, Willow. Give me 1 second. Round just started, by the way, so we're going to see some people shooting things out. I'm going to take a look at the Green 4 convoy coming in because they can armor themselves here. But I need to see how hot she runs with overclocks. I need to see the wattage she pulls when she overclocks because I got a 3080 Ti in there. And once you start overclocking that bitch, she can draw a lot of power. At an i9 core I intend to overclock, I might actually hit that 1000 limit. So I want to balance those needs out with additional fans. Because if I want to put more fans in there, I got to get a little creative, but I can make it work, baby. I already had to do some crazy custom stuff on it, including a pretty interesting mount on the radiator for the CPU cooling unit, but I digress. Stone Willow, thanks for giving a patch of 10 gift subs there. If you got a gift sub from Stone Willow, make sure you thank him. Otherwise, hope you all keep enjoying the operations. Hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. Same to JY. Thanks for the 37-month resub, my man. I hope you keep enjoying the ops as well, and I do hope you get a nice kick out of Friday night fights today. 5 saying to me, has the comrade general in charge of Putin's really good troops said anything as to will they leave your autonomous prison wallet reach? Oh, shut up, 5. Stop with the damn prison wallet jokes, okay? Bloodwing was just holding up a bottle, all right? It's fine. Yeah, I know. I don't know what I would do with a 4000 series card, Larry, though, because I don't, like, the games that would require that, I don't play, you know? Like, Arma is my bread and butter, and it'll continue to be my bread and butter going forward, so we'll just have to see. Anyway, Tenderbaner landing a shot about 100 meters short of a transport truck. If he made that shot, that would have eliminated a large chunk of Green 4's forces, so it shows you that Blue 4 is trying to counter rush here. Or I guess counterattack Green 4's maneuvering here, but it's not getting them too far, as you're seeing Green 4 now deploying on the line here. You're about to see this truck cross. No, it's going north now, so I guess it's trying to find a dismount point or something, but Green 4 is going to do some really spaced out lines here to come in, so we'll just have to see how that goes. War Sage, thanks for the 9-month resub as well. I hope you keep enjoying the operations. I do hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. Sell it for a 4000. Nah. Alright, so we've got more Blue 4 guys. Again, they were taking their medium anti-tank guys and trying to go up to counterattack, but that's now causing some of them to get pinned. But RPG coming in. It is short. But it just goes to show they are trying to kill this Humvee. Now you got some machine gun fire coming in as well. Pickled Bacon, thanks for the 14-month resub as well. I hope you keep enjoying the operations. I hope you get a nice kick out of this Friday Night Fight scenario. So yeah, you had Alpha dismount here. They're trying to fire at the guys over there. You got Delta up here dismounting, trying to engage Blue 4 Delta down there. Every time you get on this stream, you either hear Hentai Cosplay Prison Wall or something about Liru being a bottom. Yeah, I mean, that's probably why people watch this channel, though, because I don't think there's any other Arma YouTuber that talks about shit like that, is there? And if you find one, let me know, because I'd like to meet him or her. Oh, we got Battle Nogar speaking German. Neat. All right, looking at the fighting here, some initial casualties, some of Bravo. Took some KIAs here for Green 4. That's unfortunate. I saw Nafs disconnect. I thought he was in charge of Bravo too. So I'd imagine Nafs also died here as well. I don't know what could have caused that. Meanwhile, Blue 4 hasn't taken any KIAs yet. Rodrigue is down over here though, and he was the medium anti-tank gunner, so they pulled him back. They might try to get him in the Humvee and just pull out of this position, but any early licks that Blue 4 can get to nullify Green 4's 10% numbers advantage is going to potentially be critical here for resisting the entire attack as a whole. But now we've got Green 4 setting on this massive battle line here with these ridges and open areas. They are in positions to support each other as well. You do hear the heavy assets going. This is the BRDM, for example, up here, trying to pick off units from range. That sounded like it was firing its KPTV, which is 14.5 millimeter. Moz round coming in. Wow, he knew. He fucking knew and he dodged. Holy shit. I bet the other guy was watching with the binos and saw the round coming in and ordered him to get out. That was a great shot. Uphill, too. That was a beautiful shot. So I don't think it's going to matter too much. I think the BRDM's still okay, which is weird because that was a solid hit on it. I just don't know what the pickoff was for that. But either way, you're seeing some bandaging going on. You're hearing some marksman shots being fired up here. I'm really surprised that BRDM is still standing because usually anything that touches it that is remotely explosive will cook it off. Uh-oh. That one went over their heads. He just can't recreate that magic, which shows that first round was a little bit of luck. But, hey, that's sometimes all you need. At least the crew's dismounted. They don't want to touch it anymore. So we'll see if they adapt here. Have I thought of World War I style trench warfare ops or SCP scenarios? Fives, not really. I've been really busy with some other stuff. All right. Another round coming in. Oh, it's over again. Literally, it grazed the top part of the antenna. Now driver's getting in, and he's going to drive it off. My man pulled a matrix inside an armored vehicle. Yeah, right? If that got a critical and exploded, it wouldn't have mattered too much. But look at this. Now you got Green 4 coming around this right side. I see. So these forces are acting as blocking positions and pinning forces to pull Blue 4's attention away so they can pull more forces around on the left flank and try to get right on top of Blue 4 over here, which is in turn going to force them to pull back to form a defensive line, and that's this group, and then these forces can move in. However, seeing these early smokes makes me think Alpha might try a suicide charge here. Got Delta driving down there as well, but Green 4 slowly starting to encroach in. Blue 4's pushing back from their outer positions here as Green 4 advances. That's going to make this attack a little tougher for Charlie to come in, but this is a good start. This is a good start. Blue 4 still haven't taken a single KIA. They have had a few people go down, though, but this is going to be all about Green 4 slowly encroaching on this objective. And the one issue with that is Blue 4 might catch themselves outflanked if you see Green 4 do a massive flanking action like this, which is what they're trying to set up here. That way, if Blue 4 tries to defend against one direction, they'll be flanked from the other direction, and that's going to cost them dearly. They got some AT firing in on this compound. This is a damaged texture here, so it shows that another rocket might actually destroy it. So we'll just have to see how things go. Hammer and anvil, yep. It is that strategy going here. These are the areas where you really need to see the medium anti-tank fire in and kill what they can. So Blue 4, they're popping a shit ton of smoke right here. They might try to pull back, or this is just a delaying action. You're hearing those GPMGs fire off. That would be the 240 Bravo. GPMG, General Purpose Machine Gun. Which is normally the term, the British term for it. But a GPMG from Britain is the same as a 240 Bravo. They're both chambered with usually 100 round boxes, 7.62 by 51 NATO. Very, very nasty guns. Hey, GG Llama, how you doing? Oh, god damn it, Fives. Yeah, you rarely see artillery in FNF. You sometimes do see it, though, but almost always it's used ineffectively. Now you're having some more HE rounds firing in on these compounds. I don't think it caused any KIA. I do see Lolo down up here, though. Mello. Oh, no, it got Mello. He was on the rooftop right here. Or he might have been picked off earlier, but now you're hearing those 50 cals firing. So this force right here has literally been ordered to entrench and keep these guys engaged so the flanking forces around can sneak in. So this is the pinning force right here that's trying to distract everyone as these other two groups come in. This is a really good strategy by Gurr. Not gonna lie. He's doing a really good job of coordinating his forces. He just needs this force to now trickle in, and as Blue 4 pulls to engage, he needs to send this force down. They might have to vehicle rush it, though, down here, and it's going to be really up to Alpha HQ to pick off anyone that tries to pull AT out to counter them. But so far, Green 4 has had a pretty solid strategy. Both sides have taken a few KIA each. We also have Lanky, who went down up there, probably to a 50 cal or some marksman fire. But you see that the marksmen aren't getting these pickoffs down. You know, it could be based off of Gurr from Futurama. Really could. I don't know. Also, the UGLs here are going to be really useful for Green 4 as the attacking faction. Because if they can get some solid GL placement on Blue 4 positions, that's going to do a lot of damage. Now this Vic they got to be really careful with because a single AT round will outright blow it up and that's going to kill anyone near it. So I think they know that. Now they're pulling the vehicle back before it can become a detriment like that. Yeah, it's Gur from Invader Zim, I think. That's spelled G-U-R. And I think it might be actually. But yeah, no, I was thinking of the Gur from Invader Zim. Arsenal Lupin, thanks for a 13-month resub. Again, our bot is down right now. Don't know why, but nonetheless, I hope you keep enjoying the operations. I hope we get a nice kick out of tonight's, me combining the words today and tonight, out of Friday night fights tonight. Another KIA up here. They're starting to rush some of Alpha down here, which shows they're also starting to move in, but they're using their second team to keep things pinned. And Blue 4 is pretty stretched right here. So the advantageous thing here is if Green 4 gets 1 foot in the door, Blue 4 loses. Because by then, the people defending will have to then watch their 6. There'll be too few of them, and things will get pretty messy. But look at this. You're having Green 4 getting right on top of his position. If they get into grenade range, this position's screwed. And there are quite a few blind spots on it as well. But this slight hill right here is going to work in Blue 4's favor here, but UGLs would also be really useful for that too. Bots need vacations too. Yeah, bot lives matter if anyone remembers that damn meme. Just look at this encroachment here. We're approaching the 11-minute mark for the round. I said this would probably be done in 30 minutes, and so far Green 4 showing me that that's probably going to happen. You're going to have your initial push in here from the guys from Papega under Charlie. So that's Charlie 1 staying on Overwatch mainly, and then Charlie 2 is the one that's doing a lot of the forward here. Grenades are being thrown, just short. So if they get a little closer and throw a grenade, they should be good. UGL's trying to go in. I do like this second trench line right here, though. Ah, great pickoff. Another round that's short. AT just got fired. I don't know into what. I think this guy's trying to move forward, but he's stuck on the body. More grenades getting lobbed. There's some Overwatch elements over here trying to lock down this position, though. But yeah, smoking it and then pushing up is going to be a really nasty idea. You got Blue 4 trying to pull back now into other corners because they know this push is coming. So we'll see if any units come around to hold against this fight, but I think they're going to be too pinned by other forces coming in. Now, this is suicidal. This open push right here is completely suicidal. There's no cover. It's only a few rocks for actual cover. It's all concealment. That's just going to keep these guys pinned right here, but that might allow time for Alpha to push up on foot to divide these two groups' attention. So this is where it's going to be critical for Green 4 to get right on top of the perimeter while engaged. You got 2 Blue 4 guys out here, but they're getting fired at. Oh my god, grenade central over here. Oh man. It's a mess. Green 4 coming around at various angles here. A little bit of desync going on the server doesn't really help. More grenades going, then knocked out the one Green 4 guy. That was Bayans. Got some double tap fire going in. More grenades being thrown. Something knocked the server out of sync. Oh boy, now you got more Green 4 guys coming around. 2 Blue 4 guys right here. One of them's down. The desync is saving Blue 4 right now, but not by much. Grenade being thrown into this building. I don't think it's going to be close enough to do any significant damage. You see the shrapnel hitting them, though. That's a great way to throw grenades in here. But I don't think it's going to save them for long. There's just too many Green 4 coming in. Some pre-fire going on right there, but not checking that corner. Explosives being thrown in here as well. Green 4 finally pushing in. He's caught reloading and taken out. Now you got more Green 4 pushing. This is all just happening on one side, by the way. But this is a large chunk of Green 4 here as they're being reinforced by Bravo. And you still have guys right up on the wire here. Oh, this is getting tense. Looks like desync has stopped now. So I think it was just someone's connection causing the server to have a hiccup. That or just a really shitty DDoS attempt. Which, based off of what's happened in Friday Night Fights recently, I would not be surprised about. Yeah, just looking at the sheer amount of Green 4 coming in. Blue 4 still has a good chunk of defenders, but these guys all still have most of their grenades. They still have their UGLs. I think if used properly, they can do a lot of damage, but Blue 4 gets some lucky grenades in. That will turn it around. We need to see some grenades thrown in the perimeter here. Oh, yeah. That's gonna... Oh, he might have gotten away in time. Oh, man. Let it rain. Yep, knockout. Literally just raining grenades. And now Green 4 vaulting the wall. This guy looting. Shot in the back like a dog. This is just nasty. We're at the 16-minute mark. Blue 4 trying to hold from this one thing right up here. He's got a 240 Bravo. Got another 240 Bravo trying to hold here. Green 4 not checking the corner. Oh, and he finally gets picked off. More grenades being thrown into counter. That shrapnel could go through. Nope. And the guy on the two-story gets taken out. Just all that smoke, all of this charging, it's caused a significant amount of casualties on both sides, but Green 4 still has a lot on reserve and Blue 4's down to other sectors. I think this is the beginning of the end. You still got some Blue 4 guys trying to hold the perimeter here. And they've been racking up some kills too. Good for them. But look at the roster here. Look at that skull count right there. Compared to Green 4's, it looks relatively even, but Green 4 started with that 10% numbers advantage. Green 4 has their foot in the door here, and they still have other forces trying to come in, and they're staggered. So by the time these guys potentially could start taking heavy casualties and these guys could get the upper hand, this force is going to sweep west to east. I'm telling you, it's going to be messy. This is round 1 of the EU branch, correct. That Blue 4 guy hasn't woken back up. That's a shame. More AT being fired on these buildings here to get them out of those fortifications. You got more casualties down here. I think, yep, it's just a matter of time at this point. Larry giving Moxie a sub. Yes! Yes! Put him back in sub jail. Oh, I love it. Hope you all keep enjoying the operations. Nonetheless, hope you get a nice kick out of this Friday Night Fight scenario. Ooh, grenade thrown right. Oh, it's a smoke. Lucky little shit. There's Terminal 1 being hacked. That's going to allow the guys up here to realize that they have a leak here. Green 4 looking pretty light. Now, if Blue 4 was down to this and this, and they didn't have Alpha and Delta to worry about, I think Blue 4 would have a pretty fair chance here of winning, but there's just too much Green 4 now, and Delta's now getting right up on the perimeter. There is not enough Blue 4 defenders here. We need to see the grenades start getting thrown over. Oh, it's a messy one. Oh, that should have done more damage. I mean, you can see the blood, though, but ouch. More grenades. I mean, Blue 4 could be throwing grenades over as well. This one gonna go a little too far. That one could do some damage. Yep. I love that grenades now do normal amounts of damage now. They're actually a fucking threat. It's so nice to see. This might be done at the 25-minute mark, actually. Remaining 5 minutes. Some holdouts in the middle. BRDM now pushing the infantry here. Ooh, Dreadnought, thanks for the 22-month resub, my man. I hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. Or AT just fired. That was a pure miss, though. Oh, I didn't notice. Later, you gave him 6 months of subs, not just 1. 6th-month gulag it is. Good grenade throw. That was lucky. An explosive charge drone. That is going to be goodbye for Stanners. Oh, those defensive charges. You can throw them like a grenade. They pack more of a punch. That's blown the wall here, though. Green 4 can run in. If you're an explosive specialist, you have the option of taking 4 of those. You just had Terminal 1's timer run out. More explosive being thrown. If Blue 4 can throw a good a grenade here, they can certainly do a lot of damage. BRDM running up, trying to get some close shots here. That is what they were looking for. Significant casualties here. The building finally exploded. AT hitting that BRDM. This flank on the attack from Delta has mostly collapsed now and is now a lot more manageable for Blue 4. I was waiting for that building to explode because 2 charges blew up next to it and all of Green 4 was right there. That is exactly what Blue 4 needed to play in that situation, and now this could have turned around for this flank. But I'm unfortunately going to say it's only temporary because there's still a lot of Green 4 around and Blue 4 are dwindling really hard right now. So Blue 4 can lock this terminal site down a bit more, but there's only so much they can do, and as you see it, they're still trading 1-to-1 in the PvP right here. It's a really nasty bloodbath going here. But we appreciate a good multi-kill like that, right, guys? Alright, so Green 4 still pushing up with their forces here. So yeah, these guys were going to push up, take that terminal. This force was going to take that central terminal, and this force is now coming up to take that central terminal as well. So after this gets swept up, they're just going to move in and take that other terminal here. So this will probably go to 30 minutes with that 9-minute delay. There's Terminal 3 getting hacked. I stand corrected. One of the Green 4 guys survived. That was not Falcon, who's still alive. And he's running back. He's going to loop around right here and try to catch anyone in Blue 4 that comes around. Watch this. Giga Chad level play here. And that's a beautiful shot there. Great flank around idea by Falcon there. He's just going to lock down that alleyway and shoot whoever comes down. So great positioning on Falcon there. Cannot stress that enough. They got all these Green 4 guys coming in. Explosives being utilized on this corner as they blow up these towers, thinking Blue 4 is inside. Now it's just the final push to that one terminal, because I don't see Blue 4 running out and taking this objective. Falcon having a grenade blow up in front of him. He's repositioning. But I think he's going to be able to keep that terminal locked down for another 40 seconds. Platoon Command Mountain getting taken out on top of the zone. And now we just got to see them run in. You got Blue 4 camping in this tower right here. Oh, he might be unconscious. That's why. Oh, Platoon woke back up. 20 seconds. I don't see any movement there. Yep, Blue 4's going to stay pinned. Explosives going on in that building, destroying people. Oh, is he headbugged? He's headbugged. I see. I just saw that 203 get loaded. Sir! Sir, call your hits. Call your hits, sir! Sir, how are you loading that weapon? Sir, please. I'm watching him. And Green 4 doesn't seem to know what hit him. Explosive goes off over there. More explosives being thrown. Sir. Sir. He's doing that play dead impression, you know? He's baiting Green 4. Yeah, so Green 4, they've come around here. They're trying to get up to that position. GL takes out that little tower there. And now we wait with bated breath. Another explosive being utilized. All right. Now it's that calm before the storm as Green 4 about to swarm this position. Oh, man! He just got blown away. So you see the bullet impacts from right here. So they're being engaged from that top tower. I think he's headbugged for everyone, though. Play dead, yes. It's a wonderful trick. AT being fired there. Yeah, Falcon's trying to clean people up right there. You can hear him moving, but he's just a dead ghost. Oh, no. Well, he just died. And then this dude just got AT'd. Oh, he woke back up and he just got hit again. When in doubt, use explosives. And there's the final hack. And yeah, this will be done at the little after the 25-minute mark. I don't see how Blue 4 can recover. I think he got unheadbugged. Gets a great pickoff right there. Runs down. Uh-oh. Yeah, he didn't really last long, did he? Got a little headstrong on the objective. Patriot can still wake back up. Or, excuse me, Mountain can still wake up, get some kills. I think I just watched Depso shoot Cullis. Oh! Wait, did you see it? It went on the 25-minute mark. I love it. I love it. Vexen realized that Mountain wasn't going to survive and get the kill, so Vexen decided to be a Blue 4 team player and kill his buddy so Mountain could feel better that he was about to lose. You know? Yeah, that's